Hello my lovelies, and you join me in Mingebag, who is a little moist in places. Now, I have to do something that I hate. Well, I have to do a few things I hate. I have to go and spend money on something that's not related to a car. Specifically, I need to find some shoes to so that I can go to work looking smarter than usual tonight. I don't have any black semi-casual, semi-formal shoes anymore. So I've got to go and buy some. And that means I have to go into the big town with the grown-ups, and I hate that. Oh God, I hate having to go into the lunatic asylum. The world outside Boaty's world, I don't like it at all. And I'm going to take Mingebag here. I need to give all of the cars a run after the storm, dry them out, make sure that they're all okay. Mingebag isn't too bad. There's a bit of condensation, a bit of water has got in here and there, not too bad at all. So first job is, you'll remember that I bought 3 new mounts, so that the idea being that I want to get all the cars having their own mount. So I need to start Mingebag up, dry her out, get the windscreen dry. I've got my towel, and get that fitted so that I can get my filmy camera up there, and then we're going to head to Big Town. Started good as gold. Oh balls, oh God. Right, I'm going to need heat, and of course this knob is knackered, isn't it? Oh, I should have sorted that. Look at that, it's going nowhere. Oh, and it's not easy to get to either. Oh, I haven't thought this through at all, have I? Let's try pushing it. No, that's just not happening at all, is it? Can I pull one of the other knobs out? No, they don't come out very easily either, do they? Let me put you down so I can have a good hoik at it. Well, managed to get it on a little higher than I would like, ideally, but I better not bugger about with it, had I? Oh, that's going to make it difficult to film. Can I knock it down one? Oh, now I'm too low. Is that on 1 or 0? Oh, I don't know. It's going to have to do. I need to get going. Okay, well, I've got the mounty sorted. Hold on. If I turn that off. I'm trying to hear if I've got the blower going at all. I mean, obviously, all I can hear is the engine fan. Right, can't hear the blower, so let's have... Oh, that's too much. That's nothing. Oh, God. Ah, that'll do. That'll do. Right, come on, let's get going, for heaven's sake. Ah, goodness gracious me. Okay. God, look at the time. I've wasted so much time. Got to keep an eye out for that metal spike behind me. That. Okay, here we go. Now then, in terms of selecting a shoe shop, and a shoe shop is a thing I haven't been to for many years. I've selected the shop of choice on the basis of location and nothing else. I selected the one which is on a small, tiny retail park by Halfords, which means that I don't have to go fully into big town, and I don't have to endure some, oh God above. Suspension is just another word in the dictionary to an MGTF. Yeah, so I haven't got to go into big town, and I haven't got to go to some horrible huge retail park. I can just whiz down the back way to this place, Windsor's World of Shoes. I vaguely recall that it's a cheap place where Mrs. Boaty used to buy the kids' shoes when they were still growing, and you didn't want to pay an absolute fortune for shoes that the buggers were going to grow out of in 5 minutes. So cheap is good when you're me. Well, I wouldn't say it's good. Cheap is essential when you're me, because if you're me, you're skint. It's super foggy. I should probably have side lights on. I need to put side lights on. I've got half a tank of fuel, so that's okay. It'll do Mingebag the world of good to get a cycle of warmth and use through after sitting through the storm, of course. And I need to do the same with wet leg. It's chilly today, but I've managed to I've got the heater on a bit, so soon warm up as we get temperature. Say what you want about the MGF and TF, they've got bloody good heaters. Here we go, dropping into Brampton. Rather lovely. Quite a bit of age and history to this area. Lovely lich gate there. Really starting to get the colours of autumn on the trees. Oh, good morning, Mr. Magpie. How are the wife and kids? Oh, bloody hell. Breathe in. And this is Ashgate. Possibly most notable for the hospice. Yeah. I took quite a few people on their last journey when I was on the ambulances to there. And then we're going to chuck a left. I'm going to let you in, Mr. Merck. There you go. We're going to chuck a left towards Lineker. Now, in the early days of when I was semi-living up here, not permanently based up here, but spending time living with the lady who went on to become Mrs. Boaty, just up here on the left is the house where I bought the Capri 280 Brooklands on a Saturday night in the pitch dark, having just seen it in the newspaper advert. I wonder if I can remember which house it is. Yeah, one of these on the left it was. Wish I still had that car now. I thought I'd swum the channel with that car. night, drove it down to the showroom Sunday morning, put it on eBay, sold it Sunday afternoon. Made about 4 grand on it. And 4 grand was worth a bit more than it is now. What would that car be worth now? I bet you could add a 0 on it. This council estate to the right, I had a garage there. I used to have garages dotted around Chesterfield. Cheapest chips from the council. And you were allowed to rent one even if you weren't a council tenant, which of course I wasn't. Mustard, is that you? This used to be my commute, by the way, when I was working for Sainsbury's. Oh, site closed. Have they closed that garage? Or are they just doing some work on it? See, I never come this way anymore. Oh, I bloody well try not to anyway. Yellow car, no return. Down here on the left, so yeah, kind of the least worst option. Don't have to go into big town, don't have to go to the massive park. Oh, actually I don't know if the massive park is open because it was underwater quite recently. Here we go. Oh god, it's a bit full, isn't it? Now we just have to find somewhere to park. Can I park in Asda even if I'm not going there? Oh, this is better than fighting to park in one of those. Oh, lots of space here. Much more agreeable. Look, I can park here and hopefully have nothing next to me. Right, there we go. Oh, look at that rat. Look at that rat. It's massive. Can you see it? Bloody huge. Let's see if I can get it on. There he is. God almighty, it's the size of a small cat. No shame to him, look at that. Oh well, there's actually loads of them and they're living in that hole there. They've just scudded in, 3 or 4 of them. Great big buggers. Okay, right, so I need to go inside, get some shoes, and I noticed that there's that, look at the size of that bugger. He's happily just nosing around there, isn't he? Oh well, I suppose they were all the FSM's creatures, aren't they? Windscreen hasn't quite dried out. I'm just having a mop around with the old towel. Yeah, so I'm going to go in, hopefully get some shoes, and there's that cheap food place that you lot keep going on about next to it. I might have a nose around there because it's now 1:45 and I'm going to need a quick and easy lunch when I get home. I'm scared to get out now in case that rat comes for me. Right, back in a minute. Okay, that was relatively painless, although all the bloody sizings have changed, so God only knows if I've got the right size on it. But they'll do, and they were dirt cheap. Now, let's go and find something for lunch. What's it called? Iceland. Never been in this place. Okay, well, that was an interesting experience. There were some jolly interesting people in there. But I struggled to recognize anything in there as actual food, actually being edible. So I've left empty-handed and will cobble something together quickly at home. Oh, right. I've had enough of this place now. Let's get back to Boaty's world. Back to dear old windy bum with our new shoes. Right, goodbye rats. Let's get out of here. We'll go back a slightly different way. No fun going the same way twice, is it? Oh, hello, spider. I don't mind sharing my space with you. Right, oh, bloody hell. Oh, the average age of driver in this car park is about 116. And the standard of driving is not what I would call exemplary. What time is it? Oh, it's 2:05. Right, not a disaster. We can be home before 2:30 and we'll quickly get some food on. I've got an idea of what I'll do. Quick and easy. There's Halfords. I think about twice a year is the acceptable frequency of coming somewhere like this. That Suzuki Wagon R, it's kind of quite cool in a seriously uncool city rover type way, isn't it? I'd like to drive one of those. Go on, go on, go on, go on. You're welcome. Not you as well though, Mr. Green Car. That's it, son. Go for it. Don't hang about. I think that's the football ground on the right hand side. Didn't used to be there back in the day. They moved it. Oh, and it's a long time since I've been down this road. This is new on the left. What's that? The Batch House Art. Bloody hell. Oh, this is all new. Very unexpected. And then back to the old shit. There used to be a car dealership down here that sold interesting stuff. I remember going to look at a Lexus SC430. Was it this place? Is it that one? Hardwick Sports and Prestige. Then there's any number of takeaways on your right. The Star of Sal. I went there once. Yellow car, no return. Not the most salubrious area in the world. Roger, Mrs. Boaty up there once. Bloody leaf has clung on for grim life, hasn't it? Let's have him off. Hold on, let's go the best. God, it's boiling here now. Oh, another one. Right. Oh Christ, the wipers have gone. Come on, wipers. Oh, of course, it's been raining, hasn't it? The thing would have got all wet. Oh, well, this is awkward. Come on, wipers. Come back to me. I'll leave them turned on, hopefully they'll kick in. Here we go. Here we go. I knew they'd come back. Seatbelt. Right, well that should have been worthwhile on several levels. Got some shoes, turned Minge's wheels over, got some warmth through her, that would have dried out some of the wet. I really need to do the same with wet leg. Parking in this little spot is an art. That'll do. Boaty's special, and it really is disgracefully good. It is a disgrace of a meal. Okay, it's time for work, and it feels a bit weird to be all suited and booted. Oh, you were a good boy yesterday. You started first time. There we go. Right, let's boogie. Oh, better have some lights on. It's a bit foggy-wuggy, isn't it? God, it really is foggy-wuggy. Dear me. And of course, oh, I know that I should go round the main roadway because I know that the fog is going to be worse over the tops and you've got no white lines to guide you, and I can't help myself. I'm a stupid man. I'm going over the tops anyway because I can't bear that main road. It's alright coming home, no good getting there. Fuck. Road closed. Bollocks. Oh, it's going to be one of those nights, isn't it? And I'm right low on petrol. Told you I should have gone down the main road. Just had a bit of a near miss. Oh, lordy. Here we go. What the problem was there, you get a bus through. And we're back on track, but in a lot of fog and with disturbingly little fuel. Fucking hell. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, come on, son. Seriously? We're fine now, we've got through the fog, and I guess the only bit of jeopardy is my low petrol. Oh, I thought I'd stopped with this nonsense. Right, let's get into the restaurant that is going to be empty all night, I strongly suspect. All done? Time to go. My feet hurt. Well, I must say I rather enjoyed tonight. Was a little bit hard on the old feet. Of course you forget that when you spend so much of your life sitting down. But tonight was really good. I'm going to call that a success. As I mentioned previously, I was expecting no business. And when it came to takeaways, I was correct. We didn't have a single one. Not one delivery, not one collection. But we did have people inside the restaurant, including a party who had come up from Cornwall and had been recommended. We'd been recommended, which was nice. And everybody who came tonight, they came because of the staff curry. So I'm kind of vindicated there, because of course it was my thing and nobody thought that it would work. But we had business tonight when otherwise we would have had none. Nobody would have come were it not for the fact that I put on the staff curry special. And we completely sold out of the staff curry. So so that was good. That was good, and it's clearly something that I can run with in the future. In terms of everything else, I must admit I enjoyed, how can I put it, I enjoyed being dressed nicely. I like to look smart, but I have no reason to look smart. I haven't had much reason to look particularly smart. So, you know, fronting up the restaurant, and it's an excuse to look half decent, and I like wearing a suit. I enjoyed that aspect of it. I loved the fact that I could talk to people. I love it on a personal level. I mean, you know me, you know I love to have a chat, you know I love to listen to people, learn about people, interact with people. That was great, I loved that. But I also love the fact that I know it will be good for business and it will increase business. So that was great. The party who came up from Cornwall and Devon, turns out that one of the ladies lives about 600 yards from where I used to live, just outside Exeter. So really it's a small world, and we know some of the same people. So that was a nice little connection. We had some lovely people in tonight. We had regular customers. That party were first-time customers. I think I didn't ask exactly what they were doing up here. They're up here for 3 weeks. They've been here 2 weeks. They've got 1 week left, and they're on a training course. I'm 99% certain that they're actually police, and that they're training at the divisional headquarters, which is only about a mile or so from the restaurant. That was certainly got the impression that I got from the chat that they were having. But they were lovely, absolutely lovely. and I've just really enjoyed it, and I feel quite positive about going forward. You know, there are nuances which I'm out of touch with. It's a while since I've properly worked a bar, so that'll take you know, and there are just little things that because all I've been doing up to now, when I have popped out front of house, I've just swanned around and done whatever I fancied doing, chatted to whoever I fancied chatting to. It's a bit different actually being out there properly, and yeah, there are nuances of the way that the evening goes that I'm sure I'll slip back into it. It's not like I've never run restaurants before, it's just I haven't done it for quite a long time, as in close on 30 years. But I'm sure it'll come back, and at least I'm familiar with all of obviously I'm familiar with the menu, I'm intimately familiar with the dishes, so on and so on and so on. So yeah, I'm quite excited. It's probably not going to be a jumping in with 2 feet kind of thing, because I'm going to struggle like hell to get drivers. It's always a struggle to get drivers. So the chances are that somehow I'm going to have to juggle being front of house with still doing some bloody deliveries. I don't know how that's going to work out. But there are things in the pipeline, and Bish is back this week, so there will be a meeting between Bish, Ram and myself, sort out a few things and move forward with it. But yeah, I'm feeling really positive tonight. I've enjoyed it. It's been different, not totally different, but it has been different, and I really think that I'm going to enjoy fronting things up and, you know, moving things forward and making some changes, and hopefully improving the customer experience. That's certainly the aim. And here we are back into the blanket fog. Oh, speaking of which, put some fog lights on. But we're also home, so that's it for today. And I really wish I was doing a live tonight. Oh, I really wish I could, because I'm a bit excited about tonight and I want to share it with you guys. I really do. But I just can't do one. I've got to get this done tonight. It's yard day tomorrow, and proper yard day. We've got proper things to do, stuff to deal with, my own cars, sale cars. So tonight I do need to be sensible, but yeah, I wish I was going to be spending the next hour and a half chatting with you guys, but I'm kind of sharing it with you anyway, aren't I? And we will catch up on a live stream tomorrow night. So for now, thank you for watching. Thank you for just being here with me generally. Have a safe and peaceful night. Have a great day tomorrow. Take good care of yourselves. Much love. Catch you next time. Bye bye.